guys, I'm back again with another message and reading. Welcome to my channel. I'm Divina. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back, Divine Soul Tribers. I'm an intuitive energy reading empath. Energy's fluid, it flows. So he could be a she could be a he, could be you, the person you're connected to, past person, future person, friends, family members, co-workers, acquaintances. Take it as it resonates, Divine Soul Tribers. This is a general collective reading, so not everything's going to fit, right? So it could be a past situation, a current situation, or a future situation. So if it doesn't apply, let it fly. That being said, Divine Soul Tribers, we're going to get straight into it. Right. I've got a new deck today. I've got two new decks today. I've got the Moonology deck and I've got the Mystic Odyssey deck. Beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. The Hermit and Justice. Might be significant, maybe not. But what we're going to do is we're going to use these Moonology cards. Full Moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. I love that. I'm going to take that. Right. We're going to get a few cards from here. And then we're going to see what we're going to be talking about in this general collective reading with my new cards, Divine Soul Tribers. We are. Your dreams need a practical plan. Right, so some of you might have a moon in Aquarius. Some of you might have that as your sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Could just be highly aspected in your chart. As you know, I don't generally tend to get too much in it with the signs. I'm more about the chakras and the planets, maybe. Like, that has more significance. But just take it as it resonates, because I don't want people sitting there, oh, she didn't call my sign, so it's not my reading. It doesn't matter. It's not really relevant. Energy's energy. I'm an energy reader. Okay? It's funny though, because since I've got this deck today and I've been going through the cards, looking at them, like shuffling them, you know, to just get mixed up. This Moon in Leo card keeps showing itself, and well, just see the Moon in Aries. Right, so some of you might be a Leo, or it might have something to do with Sun energy, right? And then there's the full Moon in Aries. So Aries and Leo would be counterparts, because I think the Queen of Wands is Leo, is ruled by Leo, and the King of Wands might be ruled by Aries. I'm not sure, but the Emperor's ruled by Aries. Anyway, don't know why I got distracted with that, but here we are. Surrender to the divine. Right then, guys. Sorry I keep banging. I know it's like a bit loud for the balance, spirituality and practicality. I'm sure that was at the bottom of the deck when I started. Right. Let's get into it and see what cards we can get. Full Moon in Aries. Fiery climax approaches. Bring love into the situation. New Moon in Aquarius. Actually, just give me a second. Let me have a look and see. Well, it'll be a new moon in Libra. It should be a new moon in Libra. Let's have a look. New moon. October. I don't know why I don't even just have that. The new Hunter's Moon. Let's have a look. And see, just to be on the safe side. Because when it's the full moon, it's not always in the sign. New moons. Right. October the 14th, new moon in Libra. New moon in Libra. So, 5:55. Again with these blinking numbers. Right, and then we'll have a look and see what the full moon is going to be on the 28th. And that'll be in Taurus. Doesn't necessarily have to mean anything, but funnily enough, Libra and Taurus are both ruled by Venus, planet of love. Right, so show the world the real you. Look, you can't make this up. The energy is gaining momentum. I told you things are about to start taking action. Divine intervention, 777. My nose has been going, my whole face has been itchy today. Anyway, so the first card was full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. I told you it's time for you to release the training program and come out of your shell. Full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. So things are coming to, are you? Yeah, I got my moon in Taurus. See? Significant. Right? Bring love into the situation. Oh, this is a general collective reading. We'll see where it's going to take us. Right, the energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Yeah, it is. I love this. I love this. I love this deck already. I've only just used it now. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. We just add that. Look, and the balsamic moon is a time for healing. That's underneath there. So let's see what we get with this. Show the world the real you. I'm picking up the cards, and these two was left at the bottom. The Lovers and the Ace of Cups. Bring love into the situation. I told you, for most of you, your person's coming towards you. The energy is gaining momentum. A fiery climax approaches. Your person knows that you are where their heart lies. But this is the thing. I feel like, because this is a collective read and this is not necessarily about your person, but here's the thing. I'm feeling like you're going to have a choice in love. Yeah, you are. But the thing is, you chose yourself. And that's what matters the most. And that's why the Ace of Wands. Because you took your power back, Divine Soul Tribers. And now you're ready to show the world the real you. You are. And the thing is with Aquarius is that it's ruled by Uranus, isn't it? So that's rebelliousness and revolution. Yeah. You went against the grain. You went against the norm, right? And you took your lead from situations, people, places and things. You shed your old skin. You said, I'm not like that. I'm not normal. I'm not the same as everybody else. I'm not sheeple. I'm not. And now you're getting ready to show the world the real you. You are. No more regrets. That's the Five of Cups. No more regrets. Because the Five of Cups is about sadness, sorrow, regret, remorse, guilt, shame. That's, you shed it all. You've taken the lessons and you've left the pain behind. Look, that's the Hangman. You've sacrificed a lot to get to where you are today. And here you are, ready to show the world the real you. Because you've experienced the sadness, you've experienced the guilt, you've experienced the remorse, you've experienced the shame. And now you're out here choosing yourself, ready, right? Because the Ace of Cups isn't just about love, it's about spiritual ascension as well. It's about learning to use your intuition, learning to trust your intuition. Growing and evolving, becoming more empathetic, becoming more compassionate. more emotionally balanced, more stable within yourself. And the energy is gaining momentum. A fiery climax approaches. I mean, yes, those two cards came out differently, but you know, you gotta read between the lines. You've sacrificed a lot to get to where you are. You've let a lot of things go, but now you see things from a different perspective. You don't feel like a victim anymore. And this is one of the biggest challenges that when you're going through your dark night of the soul that you'll face. Victim mentality. And you guys are no longer in that energy anymore, because you realise that everything that you've experienced has been for your benefit, for your growth, for your ascension, to get you to where you are today. Bring love into the situation. You had to bring love to yourself, because you know that was the only listen, loving yourself is the reason why you made the choices that you made. You took the steps that you needed to take to get to where you are today. The Tower. You've experienced more than enough Tower moments. You have. These are stuck together. The Tower and the Star. Wagwan famalam. I've been expecting you. Right? You, Big C. You've experienced your Tower moments, right? You've gone through them and you've rebuilt yourself from the rubble, from the foundation, right? You've healed from those moments. And this is why you know, this was where you felt the energy gaining momentum. I've got to turn these cards around and move them around because it's it's a little bit confusing. Because the thing is, show the world the real you. The energy is gaining momentum. Bring love into the situation, and fiery climax approaches. Right? So some of you could be Aquarians. Some of you could be Aries. Or you could have it highly aspected in your chart. It doesn't necessarily have to be. I mean, Star card is Aquarius energy as well, I'm sure. And the Tower, feel like might have some Scorpio in it, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. The Lovers is Gemini, right? 10 of Cups, because you're going towards your emotional fulfillment. You're going towards your happy ever after. It's a checkpoint destination at this point, right? It is. But you've done a lot of work. You've faced the challenges. You've overcome the obstacles that you've been faced with, and you've been experiencing tests, Tower moments, tests, 9 of Wands energy, challenges. So you know, and this is why you can feel the shift in the energy. You can. The Ace of Pentacles, yeah, look, brand new stable beginning in life. No more juggling. 8 of Wands. Because you guys, what you've been doing is you've been paying attention to the signs and the synchronicities. That's what you've been doing. Look, the Hermit's showing itself again, and the Hierophant, and the Wheel of Fortune. You committed yourself to your path. Despite the challenges, despite the Tower moments, you took the lessons that the universe was giving you. You took the signs and you went with them, right? Because you're walking your destined path. You was committed to that. You was committed to that. Because you knew that overcoming those challenges, you was going to gain enlightenment. You was going to get the unlock the wisdoms that you seek within yourself, and every step is leading you to that brand new stable beginning in life. You're walking your destined path, and things are starting to turn in your favor now after feeling like very overwhelmed by the challenges that you keep being presented with. So you took a time out. You did take a time out. And yes, there have been a lot of sacrifices in the past. Over the past I'm going to say 7 to 10 years. You've gone through a lot of different cycles in that space of time. But what you've gone through has brought you to where you are today. Because look, the five of cups was the first card out. Hence the release of the regret, the remorse, the guilt, the shame, the fear, the sadness, the disappointments. No more of that. You've took the lessons and you've left the pain behind. And that's where you really are, behind the pain. That's why the energy's gaining momentum. And it has been tough to bring love into this situation, to learn to love yourself, to learn to choose yourself over and over and over again. But you know that's where your spiritual wisdom comes from. That's where your happy ever after comes from, your stability. That's what you was committed to, choosing yourself, and not in a selfish way. That's why now is divine intervention. Look, the 8 of Wands. That's why there's now divine intervention in your life. It's not just your romantic life, but in your life in general, right? Because you've unlocked your wisdoms by making those sacrifices in the past, so that you could be more stable, so that you could be more abundant in all different areas of your life. How can you know, if you're surrounded by people that drain your energy, how can you be abundant if you're running on empty? You've got nothing to give. You've got nothing to invest anywhere else so that you can garner abundance back. Like, you've got to invest into something to get something back. No? Hence the reason why you took the time out. You sacrificed a few things. But were they really sacrifices? Were they? Think about it. You grew. You evolved. You healed. You garnered. You unlocked your wisdoms, your inner wisdoms. You got the spiritual enlightenment that got you to this level because you chose yourself. Yes, you had your bad days and where you felt like you wanted to give up. But that was when you really had to call on that love for yourself. Because you chose yourself. Every time. 10-10 is there. That's the end of all of that. And you're getting the signs. If you're seeing feathers, if you're seeing butterflies, dragonflies, that is spirit, your ancestors, your divine ancestors, Holy Spirit, showing you that you're on the right path. Especially the butterflies and the dragonflies, because that's reminding you that you're in a transitional period of time, that you are transforming, you are healing, you are overcoming any challenges that you are being faced with. Okay, you've had to take a time out and keep yourself to yourself, but you know, butterflies don't share their cocoons with other butterflies, do they? No. That's what the hermit energy is all about. Taking that time out and quiet time. Yes, your life was upside down for a little while. Well, your life was upside down for a long while. But you chose yourself. You learnt to grow. You learnt to self-soothe. And now things are about to change. Your luck's already started to change. In small ways, but you probably don't see it. You probably don't see it. The 4 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. Because you never let go of your commitment to yourself. Yes, you might have had your bad days. We all have them. I have them. Feeling sorry for myself. I'm like, I've had enough. Just call me a taxi, the mothership. I'm going home. I asked my son if he can help me look for some cheat codes to get out. There must be a back door somewhere. Right? We all get despondent from time to time. But that's all it is. It's a bad day. And like I said to you before, you can't let a bad day turn into a bad week, a bad fortnight, a bad month. Reel it back in. Here's a little tip. 3 days. That's all you're allowed. 3 days to take a time out, to mope, whatever it is. But do not let that 30 days turn into a week, turn into 2 weeks. Don't do it to yourself. Set a timer if you need to. Be like, right, I'm not humaning today, or I'm not adulting today. Whatever it is, 3 days. Get yourself together. Get back on track. You got a big mission out here. So because you never let go of the end, well, I say the end goal, it's the checkpoint destination. You're on your way to a victory right now, because that's the Six of Wands, right? You are on your way to being recognised for all your hard work. The wheel is turning in your favour. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Look, you're ready to start again. That's the Fool card. There's a brand new beginning in life for you, right? All you've got to do is step out of your comfort zone. And here's the thing, you're ready to do that now. Because that's 0 point. You're about to start with a clean slate. You are. Oh, my ear hurts. You're about to start with a clean slate. Return to innocence is what I'm hearing. This is the Six of Cups. So this is about, you know, people, places and things from the past returning. Yes, you're going to have people from your past returning. Some of them may be returning just for you to, like, test your new abilities, because the Ace of Cups is about a surge in your spiritual gifts as well. But I feel like this is about a return to your innocence. Right? So, that's what it is. Because you've done the work on the wounded inner child, and you've healed the inner child to a stage where you can sort of start again, right? It's like you've got that particular space to work from now. You're no longer operating from the wounded inner child space. Oh, sorry, some of you might be a Capricorn. So that doesn't need to necessarily, these don't need to necessarily be your signs, right? Again with Aries energy. Right, so we've got a few different signs out here if you want to get into it with the signs. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'll do that in a second. Right, so you're getting the opportunity to start with a clean slate, start afresh. And the reason, what I'm hearing, the reason that it's like it's stepping out of your comfort zone is because you don't know what it's like to operate from a healed space. So what comes next? So like the people that you'll be surrounded by will reflect that. Right, so this is why a lot of you guys have been in this purging energy. So you've had to release anything and anybody from your life or your immediate environment that is negative, or in that aligns with your old self, your wounded inner child, the unhealed parts of yourself. That's why you've had to release, sacrifice, so to speak, walk away from, take your leave from situations, right? You've had to let go of people that wouldn't, that wouldn't be in alignment with the next stages of your life. Like I keep telling you, knife in the airport, you can't take it through. So Spirit said, the angel said, your ancestor said, it's time for you to get to a victory. It's time for you to operate from a healed space. You've got to be in a healed space. You're healers. Unhealed people can't heal others. You can't. You can try, but you can only help others heal as far as you've healed yourself. Right? Right. A fiery climax approaches. See, you already know something big is coming. You can feel it. You can literally feel it within you. but you're in line for a brand new stable beginning, like, because you're going to be more grounded emotionally. Like, you've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So you're going to have emotional fulfillment because you're more emotionally stable, and you're going to have, I would say, yes, abundance in all areas of your life, but you may well feel a lot more financially abundant, or at the very least more comfortable in that area, so you're not feeling like you're struggling, because that's a worry and a fear that holds you back, because that's a mindset, poverty mindset. You're not in that energy anymore, because you have a wealth of abundance of happiness, love, stability, spiritual gifts, good friends. Family are the people that you choose to have in your life. Real family, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, some of you may be close to your blood relatives, others may not be. Most people generally tend to find that they have issues with their blood relatives for whatever reason. Families are karma anyway, right? But your divine soul tribe is going to be around you. For all those people that you've left behind or you've had to come away from, there's going to be other people that just gravitate towards you. Like I said to you the other day, some people will be brought to you for healing so that you can help them grow and evolve. Others will be brought to you to help you grow and evolve. So you can learn from them and they can learn from you, vice versa. You know, you each bring something different to the table. You know, not all healers are surgeons and nurses and doctors and, you know, laughter helps people heal. A kind ear is enough to help somebody heal. Or just showing others how you've got to where you are. Each one teach one. Right? So let's the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, it's been a very slow moving process. Like I said, 7 to 10 years is what I'm picking up. Right? But you made it. You've got here. You're almost at the finish line. Right? And the finish line is just the end of the line on this particular part of your journey. So you can get onto the next train and get on that track. 7 again, 7 of Pentacles. You invested in yourself. You have. 8 of Cups, because you walked away from all the things that left you empty, defeated and depleted in the past. 4 of Wands, because you know what's at the other end. Happiness, stability, commitment, reasons to celebrate, good times. 4 of Swords. You recovered from that old life. You recuperated, recovered, and you've integrated all the changes, what you've had to let go of, what you've left, what the new things that you've learned, and what's been left behind, the core, you, right? So we can get into it a little bit with the signs. Oh my God, I love these cards. They're really powerful, right? So the Hanged Man, I'm not sure what the Hangman is, but the Tower, I do feel, has got Scorpio energy. The Star card is Aquarius energy. The Hermit is Virgo energy. The Fool card is Aries energy. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. And the Lovers is Gemini energy. Don't necessarily have to be those signs. And we've got Aquarius, Aries, and Capricorn energies out here, right? So, you guys are doing it, ready for victory, because you're on your destined path. Show the world the real you. Show the world the real you. I think that's what I might call this episode on YouTube. Time to show the world the real you. These are some very beautiful cards. I'm trying to do a reading about your ascension, divine soul tribers. Look what that says. What does it say? Twin flame. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. Here's the thing, right, divine soul tribers. You guys, look, I haven't used the Margie Tea deck for a little while. You guys get ready, right? Because you've got a big mission on Earth. And a lot of you that resonate with the twin flame, divine soul journey, you've got a twin flame mission. And you signed a contract with your counterpart. And, you know, some of you are gonna be getting with your counterpart. Things are about to change. You see, love and abundance, happiness, stability, contentment, emotional stability. Right? But a stable life nonetheless, because you've released those regrets, because you've released those sorrows attached to your past, attached to your training program. That's where this sacrifice has come in. You released who you thought you was and embraced who you actually are. You did. You never gave up. You committed to yourself. Showed yourself that love. You fell in love with yourself. Good for you. I love this. That's why you keep getting a boost in your spiritual gifts. This is why you're going to find yourself in a more stable position. Because you've done the work. Happiness is what comes next. You've healed away your addictions, your bad habits, your codependencies. And if you are having trouble letting go of some things, ask for Archangel Raphael's help. Vegan, vegetarian. Fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. Told you, God likes a clean house. Keep telling you this. I mean, we've all got things that we have to deal with. You know, I've been very honest with you guys and told you I've had an addiction demon to deal with my whole life. Sneaky little creature that was. And the thing is, people that have, we call it addictive personalities, but it's an addiction demon, right? We'll switch one thing out for another. Like, I would stop doing one thing but find something else to replace it with. Although most things, when any time that I was going through a period like that, I tried to find something that was constructive and productive to do. So, and that's what I would tell myself. Oh, well, at least it's not a destructive addiction, but it's still an addiction. If it's something you can't control, it's out with your spirit. It's not you. Ear chakras. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. Yeah. Songs. I get them all the time. We start out a lot of readings with. I'm really proud of you guys. You've come really far. You should be proud of yourselves. You should give yourselves a pat on the back, Divine Soul Tribers. What you guys have been going through, from the energy that I'm picking up from these cards here, it's not been easy. I mean, I'm not saying that, you've got to be a vegetarian or a vegan to, get closer to God or be more spiritual. It doesn't work like that. Everybody has different levels and stuff. But it does help. It's like why a lot of people do fasting. Alright? intermittent fasting or fasting to water fast, fruit fast, to cleanse the body of parasites that found in the, foods that are peddled to us these days. And the medicine. Look, you are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. But what did I tell you, Divine Soul? What you're here for? Right, we'll take these two and get some magic at the tea cards. Right, crown chakra. That, look, you're ascending. Pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. And cut your cords, divine soul tribers. But this is what you have been doing. It is God box. We'll talk about that in a minute. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. That's literally what we've been saying. God box. Love this. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. So sometimes, so what the suggestion is like you write things down. But it's like I say to people anyway, like you don't have to necessarily go and speak to somebody else when you've got things that you want to get off your chest. You can write it down somewhere, reflect on it, write on a piece of paper, like it's a new moon on Saturday. So how about this, divine soul tribers? Any worries that you've got, right, write it down on a piece of paper and then get a white candle and burn it. Release the fears, let it go. You don't, it's a way of getting it out of your system. Yeah, up and out. Highly ranked in the spiritual world. Divine protection and intervention. Well, of course, what did we say in the last reading? Divine protection and intervention. 777. Because you're quite, I don't want to say you're vulnerable right now, but you are in a transitional period of time because you're leveling up. You're releasing a lot of things. So you're open to new stuff coming on in. So sometimes when you're in a transitional period of time, not sometimes, you are a little bit more vulnerable. So I feel like your protection's being upped. But then at the same time, where you are, look, success. Where you are raising through the ranks, your protection will be increased because you become more of a target. It's like a rookie in the FBI or the police or whatever. It's not as much of a target as like a top tier detective or somebody at the top end, is it? The higher you go, look, your royalty out here. You are. The higher you ascend, the more of a target you become. Because the thing is, you're going to ascend higher because you're unlocking more of your wisdoms. Knowledge is power. I mean, look at that scene in John Wick in the library. He beats that man down with a book. Smashes him up. Jokes aside, knowledge is power, and if your knowledge unlocks your wisdoms, you're walking around with all this wisdom, you've got the gift of courage within you, you're more dangerous. Because the thing is, you have I don't want to say a desire, you have it's part of your makeup, right, to want to share these things with other people to help them get to where you are. Because you're not out here doing this, that and the third just for your own personal gain. Because part of your mission here on earth is to help others heal and ascend. How are you going to do that? You've got to share your knowledge and wisdom. That's dangerous, right? If you've got that power, because it is a power, to share with others, each one teach one, and then so on and so forth. You're the pebbles in the pond. Ripple effect, divine soul tribers. Psychic attacks. You've got natural Reiki powers. Success again. Royalty. Look, what did I tell you your person's going through? Dark night of the soul. You've had yours. Right, some of you might be tarot readers. But the thing is, right, royalty, that's how you're seen. That's how your ancestors see you. Your true divine ancestors. That's how they see you, because you're out here breaking generational curses, ascending, growing and evolving far beyond 44 was on the clock then. Again with the divine protection. Far beyond what they managed to get to. They may, like, okay, so they may have been quite powerful, but they still had to carry the curse, which is something that you've broken. Because you decided that you're not like them. I'm not like them. That's not for me. I see this earlier. Jesus descendant. Christ consciousness. Your name holds power. Abundance. It does now. You're royalty. Listen, in your bloodline because of what you've done. Tarot reader. Again, so some of you may be tarot readers. Spend some time alone. But you've been doing that. Yeah, away. Look, right behind that. You've got away from those people. You've got away from your enemies. You have. Now, what do we need? I don't want to get all this mixed up because this is quite nice reading. This is a beautiful reading. You guys are getting ready to show the world the real you. You are. Why can't I get those cards out? Yeah. And I'm picking these up because Ancestors is right there. Right. Can't remember. I think this is the Energy Spirit deck. Anyway, balance. That's what you're doing. You're balancing yourself right now. Because you're getting ready for the next phase. Because that's what it is. Life is in phase. It's 11:11. That's the time. Up from the depths. Releasing difficulty. That's what you've done. Divine Soul Tribers. Yes, you have. You've come up from the depths. The last 7 to 10 years of your life, you've risen up from the depths. You are no longer down there. You've done your dark night of the soul maybe 3-4 times since then. Up to 4 or 5 times. Alright? I'm going to say quite possibly 5 times in the last 7 to 10 years. Right? Only because the 5 of Cups was the first card that came out. And it just keeps drawing me in. So the last 7 to 10 years, look, Wisdom of the Magi, past life guides. Mental clarity, that's what you've got now. Karmic lessons and present assistance. I told you. Freedom from your old self. Look at you. Look at that. You are no longer in that cage. That cage was your training program. That cage was who you used to be. That cage was a false prison. Look at you out. Look, there's even a butterfly there. Look. You transformed, and now you're about to spread your wings. You are. Past life, guys. I just want one more. Goddess of dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Vision, intuition, and receptivity. Be receptive, shaman. What did I just say, Divine Soul Tribers? Cleansing and attunement. You're healers. You are. Right, I'm going to get a couple of these out and then we're going to close this out. So this is the ancestors, no, the shaman, my shaman deck. Right, so you've had a lot of help from your past life guides. So they're like ancestors as well, karmic lessons. You've gone through the karmic lessons that have unlocked the wisdoms that you need. Yeah, that's made you a magi or like an oracle or a diviner, whatever you want to call it. Like, but you've risen up in the ranks within yourself spiritually, right? Up from the depths. Yeah, you've gone through your purging, your dark night of the soul, and now, you know, pay attention to your dreams because you've got freedom from moving on and letting go. You let go of your training program. You released yourself. That cage was your training program. It was. Hunter of dreams. I'm telling you guys, there's something going on in your dreams space. So be very mindful. Pray before you go to sleep. Burn some white sage. You can get it in incense if you don't want to actually burn the stuff itself. Get some incense, white sage incense. Pray before you go to sleep. Ask for protection while you're sleeping. Ask for guidance. Dancer of reconciliation. Well, we know that's coming anyway. But that's you reconciling within yourself. Huh? It is. But you are going to have a reconnection because it came up, twin flame. That's part of your mission. Ancestor of protection. Can't make it up. Just said that to you. Your ancestors, past life guides, ancestors, your divine spirit guides, archangels, they are with you. And it's almost like how I'm seeing it. It's like when you level up, you unlock upper level protections. So it's like, oh well, it's time for me to step up now. It's time for me to step in now. That's what I'm kind of seeing it like. Because new levels, new devils. That's why. Like I said, look at it like this, right? You see the level of protection like the president has, right? That's a certain level of protection, yeah? But you go up further up the food chain, the level of protection that them people there have, the people whose names you don't even know, right? The level of protection that they have will make the Secret Service look like a bunch of nursery / kindergarten children. The more important you are, the more the higher ranked you are, or that you become, the higher the level of protection goes. I'm telling you. Pay attention to your dreams and be open and ready to be receptive to what comes next. Dancer of friendship. What did I tell you? Your tribes, you know, your divine soul tribe. You'll be meeting your tribe members soon. Dancer, a shaman of birth. That's the new you. Full card, the companion. Your companion's coming. Hunter of paths. You're on your path. You are divine soul tribers. This has been a lovely reading. I don't want to ruin it by getting anything else out. But I suppose I better get a little bit of tarot out on this. Right. Let's have a look and see what this dream space stuff is all about, because it's come out a couple of times. Right. So there's a lot of anxiety and stress popping up, but that might well be you guys because you're stepping out of your comfort zones. But it's time. You've never been where you are before, because you've made investments in yourselves. But be mindful, look, that's Taurus energy again. Be mindful, right, of what's going on in the dream. Try to take control. I know it's difficult, but try to do that. Your manifestations are starting to come to fruition. Don't let anything negative that happens in a dream put you off, but be mindful of what's going on in your dreams. Choices. The Lovers, major choices. You chose yourself. What's this got to do with your dreams? It's going to show you the people that you made bad investments with, I do feel. Love, comfort, kindness, intuition, a good idea, sensitive, thoughtful, introverted. Emotional or dependent youth. Maybe some of you are going to be dreaming about your spirit babies. Pisces, there's Pisces energy here. Gemini, Taurus energy. You're going to get some prophetic dreams, psychic abilities. Maybe you're going to be having dreams about your childhood for that final purge. Final purge, look. There's the Two of Cups, spiritual union. No, that's Pisces energy. What's this? No, that's Cancer, isn't it? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right. Your dreams are going to show you the way you need to go and the last little bits you need to release, right? The choices that you've made in the past. So pay attention. They're gonna, because look, there's two third eye cards there, one solar, one heart, and one base. So it's going to take you back to your roots, back to, because that's got moon energy in it. So it's going to take you back to your roots, right? To your childhood, to reveal things that were once hidden from your childhood that you were unable to let go of, to release, right? So you can learn to love those darker parts of yourself, right? Okay. Because the Venus heart energy, yeah, solar plexus, so you can have more confidence in the next steps that you take moving forward, right? So you don't have to be isolated anymore. You don't have to feel held back anymore, because you will get the clarity that you seek moving forward, because this is all part of your journey. So pay attention to your dreams over the next few weeks. 6 to 9 weeks, I would say, because your hard work's about to pay off. It is sun energy, again with the solar plexus, right? So a lot of hard work has brought you to this point. So you might just get a lot of confirmation in your dream space. Maybe it's about making the final cuts, because you're supposed to see something that's going to give you a sense of clarity. Look. Right? It's going to give you a sense of clarity. They're counterparts. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition, stay committed. When you get this sense of clarity, don't let it upset you, don't let it knock you off your path. More third eye energy, right? A lot of these things you already know anyway. It's just about them being brought to the surface. So don't let them take you off your path. Right? Yeah, because it's delayed news. So this is things that is hidden, because more moon energy as well. Knowledge and beliefs. Right, gaining knowledge, wisdom, knowledge. So just be prepared for what comes next, because the moon card's still sitting there. Right? I feel like it's going to be something to do with your childhood, something that's affected your confidence, your self-worth, but you've done a lot of work on that, but there's just obviously something little that's been hidden from you, or that you have had trouble releasing. Okay, Divine Soul Tribers, I'm going to leave it right there because I've been going on for a little while now. Let's get a little namaste card. That was nice, wasn't it, Divine Soul Tribers? Really enjoyed that. Right, let's see what we get. So just ask for protection when you're doing your dreams, right? I'm going to put some of these away. Before you go to sleep at night. Something to do with your childhood is going to come up in your dreams, or something about your childhood is going to come up in your dreams, or something's going to be triggered. Doesn't necessarily have to be in your dreams. You might just have a little vision, or something might be triggered from something you're watching on the telly. But this is going to help you completely unify within yourself, because there's just like a little thing that's holding you back. There's something that I'm hearing repressed memories, some repressed. It's time to let it go, right? Because again, with the dream space stuff. So complete freedom from the training program. You'll unlock some more wisdoms. You will, Divine Soul Tribers. Are you ready to get going for what comes next? Are you? Put those in the wrong place. Because you can feel the energy building momentum. You've got success coming. Because you've done the work. But there's that last little bit. And the thing is, because we had that come up, didn't we? Past life stuff. But it's like repressed memories or stuff that repressed. It's just that last little bit you've got left to deal with. But you've come far. The last 7 to 10 years have not been easy, but you've made it. You've made it. And now you know you've come to the end of the line of the training program. So it's time for you to get off that train and get on to the next one, for the next phase of your life. You can feel the change in the energies. You can. Oh, I don't want them to go on the floor like that. Right, let's see what the Namaste is saying. A blessed idea, a blessing of good fortune. An idea manifests endless blessings, but you must act to bring the idea to life. The time is right now. Know that the world is full of ideas floating around aimlessly until someone notices and breathes life into them. This is your time to shine. Show the world the real you. Show the world the real you. Blessing of good fortune. Rich and rewarding experiences bring you increased spiritual awareness at this time. Good fortune. Hi, Chrissy. Good fortune flows to you as your third eye opens. You are inspired, feeling totally at peace. Life is a beautiful tapestry woven in threads of love. That's you guys. You brought love into the situation. You brought love back to yourself. I was just thinking about you actually, Chrissy. And late to the party, I'm like, I'm finished now. But I am coming back either tomorrow or Saturday. Yeah. Right, Divine Soul Tribers. Thank you for being with me and sharing this little reading with me, with my new decks, the Mystic Odyssey deck and the Moonology deck. What a lovely reading that was. Congratulations, Divine Soul Tribers, for overcoming your fears, working your way through those challenges, for growing and evolving and choosing to love yourself. Because it's always a choice every day. And you're doing it out here. Yes, you are. Right then, Divine Soul Tribers. So, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until next time, stay divine.